Hello everybody, and here we are again. It's been a while for another Dokkan Battle video. It's Minato here, and today we finally have the information for the new Golden Frieza Angel. It's been a while since I've done this, but you know, let's go ahead and hop right into it. I've been really excited for this Golden Frieza Angel. Let me actually go ahead and make sure everything's down. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of these super attacks here. If it actually lets me click on the link, which it didn't right there, but no worries. He is fantastic, that's for sure. He's a dirty boy. So let's go ahead and take a look at these super attacks here. Okay, this is the awakening for the tech final form Frieza. Unfortunately, you cannot use him with the new Dokkanfest Frieza, of course. That's super attack, that's okay. Let's see what Cells looks like. Ooh, okay, the close up with the hands. Dang, he really just yeeted him, and then now he's dead. Alright, that's pretty cool. Nothing really too great from them. They're decent. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead, let me actually bring that out. And take a look. I believe this should be the Frieza super attacks and his active skill as well. So let's take a look here. I actually do kind of like his super attack. Not this part. The first part is okay. It's not really doing anything much. But after this, like this shot in the anime was really good. When Frieza was just like really pissed off at Topo. That was really nice. I do like him. And his active skills, oh, it's delicious. It's from the, it's just Golden Frieza's transforming scene. That looks really good. And that looks really good in Dokkan. And the stance, the Frieza stance, I think he's gonna do his all Frieza smirk right here. It's beautiful. And then basically it just does death beams. I do like that shot right there. That shot's really good. So seems that this is Frieza from the fight versus Topo, it seems, which makes sense because of the blue skies there, and then now it's the green skies. So it's kind of like he rewinds time after he transforms. It's pretty fun. So those are the super attacks. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the translations. First, we're gonna save the good Frieza for last. We're going to be looking at Goros's translations for the Perfect Cell and the Frieza final form. So let's just dive into Cell, of course, since he's right at the top. Of course, this is the Tech final form Frieza Angel and the Tech Perfect Cell Angel. That was been in the game for a while, actually. It's been in the game for a long time now. Since Super Saiyan, Kaioken, and Pikkon. Hopefully they may get easy A's. Who knows? Yeah, so let's take a look at them. Their leader skill, his leader skill is AGO type key 3 and 90% stats. That's pretty decent, not too bad. His passive, super attack, he raises attack and defense causes from damage as expected. Before he only raised defense, so now he's gonna raise both. His passive skill, Otherworld Occupation. Attack plus 20% and defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained. All allies key 2 when collecting 2 or more rainbow key spheres. And attacks effective against all types if your entire team consists of characters belonging to the Otherworld Warriors category. His links are Big Bad Bosses, Ultimate Lifeform, Fear and Faith, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Otherworld Warriors Fierce Battle, and his categories are Androids, Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Artificial Lifeforms, Kamehameha, and of course Otherworld Warriors. He has a pretty decent unit, a pretty solid stacker. If you can get him the orbs, that would work out very nice. If we're talking about specifically Otherworld Warriors, there's actually only 2 orb changers. That would be this final for Frieza, actually. We'll get to him in a minute. And there's the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, and he does create AGL orbs. So if you have him floating and you give Cell all those AGL orbs, like in the long event, Cell's gonna be pretty powerful. Other than that, having your entire team consists of characters to the Otherworld Warriors category, I do like that. It definitely makes the Otherworld Warriors category a more rounded out, fleshed out category. This celebration is clearly a buff to that category, so I definitely more so am leaning towards Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku or Int Super Gogeta, Extreme Z Awakening, if not the Super Kaioken Goku and Pikkon, rather than Cooler. People are thinking Cooler is gonna easy A, but this is definitely more of a... Actually, Frieza... Okay, the Dokkanfest Frieza is physical. I just thought about this. He could be the weakness against Super Gogeta's EZA, and that can come out. Yeah, Super Gogeta's EZA might be coming out next week. That's crazy to think about. Wow, he's gonna be That's actually really needed for the fusion stage of category Super Battle. Moving on though, if we look at the Freeza Final Form Angel, he has the same leader skill for Tech. He raises attack and defense, of course, and does supreme damage. Same as the Cell, Frieza only raises attack before Dokkaning, so that's very nice. He gets attack 120%, defense 100% when launching a super attack. Back then I believe it was just 100% attack. He changes int key spheres to rainbow key spheres. Oh, okay. Okay, that's without the... okay, never mind. Don't mind me. Changes int key spheres to rainbow key spheres, which is super helpful with the Cell. And I believe I watched some of Garos's videos, and he did mention that there is no orb changer in the Wicked Bloodline category. This guy is finally there. So if you want an orb changer instead of the new Dokkanfest Freeza, you can run this guy. He has utility, which is very nice. And then he reduces damage by 40% if your team consists of characters belonging in the Otherworld Warriors category. That's very good, but very bad at the same time. For reasons I'll just say right now. The Frieza is the new Dokkanfest Frieza is an Otherworld Warriors category leader, and he shares the same name as this guy. The new Frieza is definitely the best leader for that category, by the way. I don't think that Goku really works as well with the category. You could say he does, you could say he doesn't. But this new Frieza gets 4 keys, so that's very powerful, of course. So, I guess you can pick your poison. And those are the only 2 category leads for that category. So, I mean, if you want to run more of a villain-centric, which is more villain shocking speed based, that category is, then yeah. Enough rambling. His links are Prodigies, Strongest Clan in Space, Universe Most Malevolent, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Otherworld Warriors, and First Battle. But unfortunately, I do wish that they could have just probably slid Big Bad Bosses on him. With that Cell, just because, you know, so they can link better, but that's okay. And his categories are only 3: Transformation Boost, Wicked Bloodline, and Otherworld Warriors. So yeah, that's pretty good. They're pretty solid units. I probably have to use them in game before I really like settle what I really think about them. But they seem pretty good right now, just from looking at their details. I think the Frieza is gonna be better than the Cell in terms of talking about units. But the Cell is gonna be more used because there's no other perfect Cell Angel in the game. But again, we do have the new Frieza, so this guy's gonna kind of be overshadowed a little. I think should have Dokkan into a Frieza and King Cold. That would have been amazing, but you can't change it now. It is what it is. It's probably because he has a transformation use category. I don't know if Frieza and King Cold are on that. I don't think they are. Yeah, let's finally get to the big boy, the one everyone is waiting for. This guy's insane. I don't think he's the best TUR. I think Gohan is definitely... Honestly, Gohan's a pretty wide margin better than him, I think. But he's still very good. He does things. So, let's go ahead and dive into Frieza Final Form Angel. He is physical. That's probably not really the best typing, I'd say. Especially if this is an Otherworld Warriors type buff. Because we do have the Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and he basically is pretty good enough to just carry the physical typing on that category alone. But I'm not mad that he's physical. I can't really think of any other very strong physical Otherworld Warrior category on the top of my head, because there's not really any strong units on that category in general. But I feel like he probably would have been better as EGO. But it is what it is. It's too late now. I think physical is a fine typing. Street Physical is getting really strong now with Blue Tanks. I'm just surprised because Blue Tanks just came out, and Blue Tanks, I mean, I never said this in a video before, but I kind of feel like Blue Tanks is definitely top 3. Personally, number 1, but, you know, I could definitely see the argument for Goku and Vegeta and Jiren, honestly. And, yeah, so back to his leader skill, enough rambling. His leader skill is Resurrected Warriors or Otherworld Warriors category, key plus 4, HP attack and defense plus 150%. So, he does have a 150% split. That's pretty, actually I kind of like that. Because the key plus 4 is very strong. I really do like units who have key plus 4 and leader skills. I like that. It's so much more helpful, especially considering how many LRs are out nowadays. Like Tech LR Broly is gonna benefit from this. The Angel Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, he's gonna benefit from this. LR Bojack is gonna benefit from this. So many LRs, LR Majin Vegeta even, in a sense, so many LRs in that category kind of like need more key support on Resurrected Warriors if you're thinking about it specifically. And there's a lot of orb changers and stuff, but you know, the 4 key is very nice. It's a very nice touch and I do enjoy it. especially with the combination of these two categories. I have nothing else to say. His super attack, he raises defense, causes immense damage, and seals super attack. Unfortunately, that's kind of the final blow for me, because not only does this Frieza take over the role of the tech final form Frieza on the other World Warriors category, because he's probably the best leader, he also raises defense just like the Frieza, and on top of that he seals. So I think she's just better than that Frieza, unfortunately. Obviously, you know, he's a brand new Dokkanfest that just came out right now. And the Frieza, even though he's an awakening, I doubt they'd make him better than this guy. So, obviously they wouldn't make it better than this guy. No way in hell. He gets attack and defense plus 100%. He gets an additional 50% attack and defense for 5 turns after receiving an attack. And during that same turn he receives the attack, he gets a medium chance to evade enemy's attack. Now, you see right there, that doesn't specify including super attacks, but I believe that should also include super attacks. But like every other unit, I believe it says including super attacks, so that kind of has me scared that he just doesn't dodge supers, which I wouldn't be the worst thing, but since it's only medium chance, you wouldn't really rely on that anyways. And even then, it's just for that turn, that first turn he gets hit. So, from what it looks like. So, it would be the very first turn that he gets hit and gets that additional 50%. That's when he has a medium chance to dodge. And then the turn after, when he comes back, he won't get that until the 5 turns run out and he gets hit again. Then it'll activate again. It's decent. It's kind of utility. I kind of wish... I mean, I get why it's medium chance. No, I really don't. I feel like if it was just one turn, they definitely should have made it at least high. But, oh well. He gets... And then he also lowers the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 30% for 2 turns. So that's exactly what the Supreme Kai and Kibido do, and that's a very powerful ability. So the attacked enemy that this guy's attacking is going to get minus 30% attack and defense, and he's going to be super attack sealed. So that's a very powerful combination. He's basically just neutering enemy. Very, very powerful for extreme super battle. His links are Shocking Speed, Prodigies, Universe Most Malevolent, Nightmare, Strongest Land of Space, Fierce Battle, and Tournament of Power. His categories are Resurrected Warriors, Otherworld Warriors, Universe Survival Saga, Repsir Universe 7, Transformation Boost, Wicked Bloodline, and Full Power. Now, I obviously, you guys probably saw that. Well, I don't know if it's too hard to read here. It's probably pretty hard to read in how I have it. But I skipped over the active skill condition. It's exactly like Kibido and Supreme Kai's, which it would be used during an attacking turn. That's really good. For saying really good is probably an understatement. That's amazing. Definitely the best active skill transformation condition for a Dokkanfest, I believe. Because it's only him and Kibido who have that. And it's like, he can transform just by existing, which is very good. Very, very nice. No restrictions at all. Just pretty nice. But because of that, I feel like they didn't make him as good as, like, say, Gohan would be. I think he's definitely probably like it would be the Z tier of TURs. I think from looking... and let me continue before I keep rambling on. So his super attack now massively raises attack from 1 turn, causes immense damage. He gets attack and defense plus 120%. Additional attack and defense plus 80% when launching a super attack. And he has a great chance to stun the attacked enemy. He reduces damage received by 50% when HP is 49% or less. So, this guy's gonna hit really hard when he's going to Frieza. Like, I'm saying like 3-4 million casual. Like, easily with how strong his links are offensively. He's just gonna be insane. And then he massively raises attack. Just overall, he's gonna be crazy. And defensively, he's gonna be very good too, because not only does he have that 120% baseline, he gets that 80% attack and defense. So that's gonna multiply into the 120%. And along with that, he does have a great chance to stun the attacked enemy. The only downside is that is on a passive, so it'll only last for the turn. It won't continue on to the next turn. But that's really the only bad thing. And him reducing damage like that is pretty good. Again, there is the HP restriction, but say in Super Battle Road, you could trash like turn 1, and then you start the turn under 49% HP. Just transform instantly with him, and it becomes an absolute tank. He will not take any damage, and he will have the great chance to stun. So overall, this guy is a very good extreme super battle road and super battle road unit, and at the same time he's very good for long events because he does stack his defense. In long events, this guy's going to be invincible basically. So I don't know, he's very good. I have to use him before I really say how I feel like compared to him or Gohan or Cell or even Beerus. You know, but he's just pretty good. He's definitely probably better than like future Gohan. I feel like he's kind of better than Kefla too, because he just starts off no matter what. He doesn't have to wait like, because Kefla is really good turn 1, but I think this Frieza is just better turn 1, and then along with that he could transform into his ultimate power in like first turn whenever he wants. And Kefla, he has to kind of wait 5 turns before she's really like fully ramped up with guaranteed like 50% dodge and stuff like that. So I don't know, that's what I feel personally. One thing I didn't check was this Frieza stats here. Now that's one very important thing. So let's go to the Dokkan Twitter real quick and let's actually check the stats for the other guys as well. The Cell. So when he's rainbowed, he's gonna have around 13,000 attack. His defense is gonna be around 9,500 or so, I believe, or 9,000 or so. So that's not bad. Freeza is gonna get plus 5,400. So Frieza's attack is actually gonna be about 14.5k, which is pretty good for a normal T-Roy like that. And then his defense is actually going to be exactly 10k, I believe. Yeah. No, it's going to be 9k. It's going to be exactly like around like 9,080 rainbowed, of course. I'm sure you guys know I'm speaking rainbow because these guys have been out for a while and I'm a whale, so I'm like that, I guess. 55%, they're going to be good too. For 55% stance, of course. Now let's check out this Frieza. So he's physical, so he has a flat 5,000 to all stats. So he has 17,000 HP. 17,000 attack, and that's 11,000 defense. Pretty solid, considering that's without equips. So, yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's not like the highest defense we've ever seen, but considering he stacks defense, 11k is pretty good. Like, just to give you reference, a Rainbow Goku and Vegeta LR, the new one that turns to Super Vegito, he has around 11,000 defense rainbowed. Bootanks, I'm sure everyone knows how dominant Bootanks is defensively. He has 11,000 defense and 55%. And I'm sure many of you relate to the 55% Bootanks more than the 100% Goku and Vegeta. But, yeah, this guy's gonna have, I'd say he's gonna have very similar defense to Bootanks after he gets his attack and starts stacking. Because his defense is multiplicative. So when you see it the first turn, it's not going to be the highest. But like after the first turn, he's going to be very good defensively. So that's going to be a sight to see. I'm very excited that Extreme Physical is getting all these buffs. Thank you so much for guys watching until the end. Let me know what you think about the new Frieza and everything like that in the comments below. I'm personally excited and I'm so ready to summon this Frieza. Does not look like there's a battle unit this time, so it's going to be a little easier. I won't have to worry about chasing a battle unit or anything. And yeah, I think this is overall pretty good. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you all in the next one.